was a boy, he was from home well. I don't know what so impressed him that he decided that he has to become a great doctor. That boy got excited and bought a lot of books. He studied a lot on YouTube. He subscribed to channels. He subscribed to many online courses. He settled in a new city. He told his parents, relatives, friends, everyone that no one would disturb him. His hard work lasted only for a month. This motivation expired. He was fed up with studies. He started getting so irritated with studies that he slowly went back to his old self. Came in a boring schedule, and they could not clear the exam. This happens with many students in our country. See, motivation is only 1% useful to get success in life. Rest 99% is nothing but sale. Discipline, from day 1 to day 1,000, day to 1,000, you must have to follow the schedule. When a boxer brings a gold medal in the Olympics, his self-discipline is most responsible for him. That boxer has followed the same rules from the first day till the 10th year, which some people call boring. He has given up junk food and focused on the balance of carbs, fat, and protein for 10 years. He has trained for the gold medal, no, but he has won the gold medal to prove to himself and the whole world that he does not want to live a normal life, that he desires something better. Discipline is your ability to do that work at that time. Find out when you should do that work. Very simple. And to do that work, it is not necessary whether you like that work or not. Yes, my dear, keeping the book in front of you for 15 hours a day, worked hard for 3 years. Doing it will give a lot of boredom that I have to do that work, no matter how boring it is. First you make the decision, and then the decision makes you. First you set the rules of self-discipline, and then self-discipline makes your life. It happens many times in life when you meet your friend after many years and maybe you feel a little jealous of him at that time. But the fact is that he followed his rules always. People may have changed in his life, but he did not change himself. He kept his self-discipline. When we talk about self-discipline, we must have a clear goal in our mind. What do you want to do, brother? You have to follow that target unconditionally. Today you will have to choose one of two things. First is self-discipline and second one is regret. Discipline or repentance, if you choose discipline. So there is no guarantee whether you will get success or not, but this much is confirmed that if you ever look back in your life, you will never regret it. If you choose discipline today, then its pain may last for a few weeks, a few months, or a few years. But if you dare to choose regret, then brother, there will be regret. But it will be so bitter that even if you want to do something, you will not be able to do it. You do not need to be smarter than others to be successful, understand this? You need to be more self-disciplined than others to be successful. When someone is recruited in the army, the first part he is taught is self-discipline. The discipline to perform his duty at any place, at any situation, at any cost. Only then we win a war, and this is our life. This is also not less than a war. No bullets fire in it. There is no bloodshed. But a war is a war. And to become the real winner of this war of life, if you have to learn something first, that is only self-discipline. Now question comes, how to become self-disciplined? Step number 1. The most important thing is to build self-discipline. Goal setting, set a goal in your life. What do you think? What should you do in life? What do you think is the most important thing in your life? Is it your self-respect? Is it money? Is it a job? Or is it a relationship? Whatever be your goal. It doesn't matter. Step number 2. I should do this work. Coming out of this sentence, you are on this line. Come, I am doing this work. The moment you realize that you should do this work, you must not wait for anything. You have to start working on that idea of yours. At that very, very first moment, the one who starts first in the race has more chances of being at the forefront, subjected to his persistence, that is, the habit of working continuously. That is what takes you the furthest in the race. Step number 3, create a deadline. When a race starts, the runner has a target in front of him. That race is of 100 meters. Or is it 10 kilometers? The preparation and mindset of that runner should also be in the same way so that he can prepare himself mentally. I had said in a video long ago that to do any work, you have to do that work with the utmost dedication. First, you have to do it in your thoughts. The biggest task to do any work is to first convince yourself that I should do this work, I can do this work, or I am made to do this work. You have to win yourself, so you must set a deadline that I have to do this work. And in how much time? Maybe your long vision is of 10 years. Maybe you reach there in 5 years, you worked very well, or maybe you don't reach there even in 20 years. But roughly, you must set a target, that friend. I have to do this work in 10 years. Step number 4. Once you have set a big target, then now you do not need to think again and again that you have to do such a big task. You have to do such a big task. How will you do? How will you do? You just have to focus on how today I can stand one step closer to that goal, the target. That should work like a magnet, isn't it? It pulls iron towards itself, so the destination is magnet. And you are iron, my dear. You only have to focus on today. You only have to do today's work. God forbid it may happen. Many of us will be in this world after 10 years, but we have today, right? Step number 5. Create habits as soon as possible. You will have to leave some habits, change some, and adopt some new habits. You take a paper. I know it is very boring work. No one writes on paper these days. Okay? Write it down in your mobile. There you note down what are the good habits you have today, which you have to make better, and what are the bad habits which you have to change. What are those habits that big people in your field had but you don't have? Because if you want to reach that level, then you have to change your habits also. It will happen. No matter how you live in front of the world, no matter how you become, you can cheat the world, but you must not cheat yourself. Because I am once again saying that in this 800 core people's world, you are just one who will be with you till your last breath. Those who will be with you till the end, then why are you making a fool of yourself, brother? Except if there is any flaw in yourself, then together we will take revenge. What is the problem in that? Be self-disciplined. Let's do something in our life that no one has done.